Hi, I'm Liz Von Tofkerchen, District Director of Southwest La Plata Library District. Today, I'm going to show you a short tutorial that shows you how to use the public OPAC. What is an OPAC, you might wonder? OPAC stands for Online Public Access Catalog. An OPAC is essentially a digital card catalog. You can see a card catalog here in the image, and if you're as old as I am, you may remember using these in libraries back in the day. Nowadays, we have web-based interfaces, which we call OPACs, and they replace this old card catalog. An OPAC is a simplified software layer, a visual layer for patrons' use, and it's also a software overlay of the ILS, which is designed for attractiveness and ease of use by laypersons or regular public patrons, not necessarily library staff. An ILS is integrated library software or an integrated library system. That's the framework upon which libraries are built. It is a database which houses all of our patron information, all of our bibliographic and item information, and in some cases, the ordering information, depending on the library. An OPAC can also be the term used to describe a computer dedicated to hosting the OPAC, especially within a library. How can you access the OPAC, you might wonder? You can either access the OPAC through our main library, which is swlplibrarydistrict.org, or you can go to the OPAC directly at swlplibrarydistrict.catalog.aspencat.info. The default search on the OPAC will be a keyword search. Now, most of the time, this is just fine, and a keyword search will get you what you're looking for returned as results. As you can see here, suggestions fill in as you type. And some of these suggestions have limiters attached, like juvenile fiction, animals, dinosaurs. It'll try to guess what you're looking for. And if it guesses correctly, and one of these items in the dropdown is what you're looking for, you can click on it directly. And if it isn't, just type in your search and press enter. Another popular search you might like to try is by title. If you know the title of the item you're looking for, this can be a really quick way to get exactly what you're after. Another popular search is searching by author. When you're searching by author, you can either list the last name first, then a comma, then the first name, or you can write the author's name first and then last, like you see it here with Stephen King. Both searches will result in the same return results. The last type of search that I will talk about is by subject. Now, I usually don't recommend using a subject search for patrons or really any non-library professionals, and I'll explain why. What this OPAC is going to search for when it looks for subject is actual Library of Congress subject headings, Dewey Decimal subject headings, or BISAC subject headings. And there's particular controlled vocabulary around these subject headings that most laypersons don't know. An example would be cookbooks. Now, most normal folks would consider cookbooks to be a subject. However, in library land, cookbooks are under the Library of Congress, or Dewey Decimal rather, subject heading of cookery. Well, most people wouldn't know that. So if you are looking for cookbooks, I would recommend using a keyword search, cookbooks, and that'll get you what you're after. So for most people, keyword is the best search. Let's talk about using facets, sorting, and limiters. This is a really powerful way to improve your search results. Let's look at this left column of facets first. There are multiple different areas of facets that you can use to limit your search. A popular one is item type here, but there's also genre, audience, author, publication date. It goes on. And you can use these to help limit the results when you get a huge amount of results back and you're not seeing your particular item close to the top. Another really powerful limiter that you can use are these top buttons, which limit by material type. So you could choose just audiobooks, just books, just ebooks, just movies, or just music. And that can be really helpful also. If you know exactly what format you're after, this is a powerful limiter here. You could also use these collection buttons to limit your search. The entire collection is the default search, so that's all of AspenCat. You can also limit it to Southwest La Plata, or if you've signed in through your library, through the library page of Fort Lewis, Mesa, or Sunnyside, you'll see that button here, and you can limit just to the library, just to your home library. You can also use these buttons to limit to what's available now. So that'll eliminate any results that are currently checked out. And if you're at home and not planning on coming into the library, this available online button is very useful. And that'll only give you items that are currently not checked out and are available online. Really useful. The last sorting and limiter item I want to show you is this sort by drop-down box. I have chosen by date purchased descending. So that puts the newest items purchased by my library at the top of my results. That can be really useful. But lots of sorting tools are useful. So definitely take a look at those if you have a large amount of results and you would like to limit them in such a way that puts your item closer to the top. Last, we'll look at the sign-in button that allows you to log into your account, see your checked out items and when they're due, check out your holds, look at your holds, update account information, and more. All right, let's try it together. I'm going to start a new share. You should be seeing my screen and we're going to sign in. All right, as you can see, it first wants my 14-digit library card number, so I'm going to fill that in. And my last name in lowercase letters. And I'm going to reveal because I have a lot of name. And I want to make sure I get it in there right. It is. And then you would click this Remember Me tab if you want your browser to remember you the next time you log in. I'm going to deselect it right now because I use this browser for filming tutorials and I want to make sure that it pops up blank. But if you're on your own computer at home, I would recommend clicking this box so you don't have to do this process every time you log in. You may want to deselect it if multiple people in your home use this computer to log into their library account. It might be easier to leave it blank, but if it's your own personal computer and you're the main person on this browser checking out or checking on your library materials, then that's a good box to check. And we'll choose sign in. And there's my account summary. I just made this card, so I haven't had a chance to use it at all. But if I had anything checked out, it would show here. If I had overdue items or holds or things ready for pickup, all of that would be right here in the front. So let me go back to the other share. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate you listening to this tutorial and I hope it helped. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at my school email, evontauf@g.emporia.edu. Thank you very much.